Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Let's get started on this full coverage foundation routine. To start out, I'll be going in with Wet n Wild multi-use oil, and I like to use this to get my skin ready, hydrated, and prepped for foundation because we're going to be quite a few steps today, but you already know how I do. Full face, full cake face all day, every day, real wrap raw, like that is just how I do. But typically I like to do this step before I go in with eyebrows and eyes, but for the sake of today's videos, that is already done, so we're just gonna go on in. I'm going to take my highlighter concealer from the crayon case in the shade 05. I'm going to apply that anywhere that I would typically want to highlight. Now, it's a little bit backwards what I'm going to be doing. These steps were kind of inspired by Scott Barnes. I followed a few of his steps and then, kind of added my own little zhuzh in there. The video for that video that I took reference from will be linked below so you guys can check it out. But now I'm going to be using my flat foundation brush from Coastal Scents. This is the Brush Affair Vanity collection, and I got the color Orchid. And I'm just going to be kind of buffing that concealer outwards and kind of just spreading it and getting it where I need it to go. These are just kind of the first steps, even though we're going to go back in later on in the process and highlight again. But you're going to see it's going to come together. So now I'm going to take the highlighter concealer in the shade 17 from the crayon case, and I'm going to apply that anywhere that I would typically apply my contour. And disclaimer, okay? Little disclaimer. This is going to get real ugly before she gets real cute, but just know your girl always brings it together. I always bring it back. I always get y'all looking right, so just know, as crazy as I look right now, and it's gonna only get worse, I am gonna bring it together and you guys will see why and how it works out so well. Like, look at this girl. Who is she? Who does she think she is? Somebody come get her. This brush, I would like to call it like a flat contour brush. Not sure of the actual name. Somebody please correct me in the comment section below if you do know. But I'm just kind of starting to blend out the concealer, kind of thicken it, get it in the places that I want it. And we're not going to completely blend it out, and you will see why in the next couple of steps. Just kind of pressing it into the skin, kind of getting the general shape of where I want my contour to be, and then we're going to soften it up, blend it out very shortly in the next step. And as I said, wait, hold on. I know, I look crazy. Let's get it. So these are the two foundations I'll be using today to blend out my highlight and contour, and that is the Physician Formula Healthy Skin and then the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation. So I mix those two shades together, and I have my stippling brush from Coastal Scents, and I'm just taking that product very lightly and going over the highlighter that I put down and the contour that I put down. And as you can see, forehead blended to perfection. So that's why I like to use the stippling motion, because it gives you a little bit more control and it's a little bit more softer versus just going in and swirling and buffing. When you use the stippling motion, it is taking the darks that are underneath, the lights that are underneath, and it's just kind of blending it together with that foundation. So as you can see, it gave a very nice soft contour. It does dim it down and give it much more of a natural look, but still there, which I really like. We're still gonna go in, adjust, and add more because your girl is extra. And I did actually go in with like a heavy set amount of foundation on the brush, so it did kind of take a little bit more of the contour away than I wanted. So as you can see, I'm just going back in with the brush and just kind of gently adding some contour back where I feel like I might want some definition. I was really feeling my oats in this video, y'all. Like, I was feeling the eyes, and then the foundation, it was just, she was looking right. And this brush was so amazing. It's one of my favorite stippling brush that I have out of the many. It is so soft, and it just really did its job because it was so lightweight. It really helped for this particular technique to blend everything together seamlessly, and I couldn't be happier. Coastal Scents, you did all of that. So now I want even brighter under eyes. I really want to accentuate my highlighted areas. So I'm going in with the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer, and this is medium olive, and it's just a much more golden ivory shade. And I'm just going to take a beauty sponge to blend that out to help it blend into the already highlighted areas. We're just going in for a more brightening effect. And if your girl wasn't feeling herself before, it only gets worse. I promise you that. So I just use the sponge. This also particular method, when I use the sponge to do that, it kind of removes any extra wetness or extra product that may not need to be there, and just evens everything out really nicely. So as you guys know, I stay tried and true with my crayon case chalk dust. I'm going in with the letter N because, as I said, it's more golden, and I like when my under eyes have like more of that yellow banana kind of look. They're just brighter that way. And I'm taking it's like a tapered brush. I don't want to say it's a powder brush, but then again it could be. But I'm taking this brush and I am using that to apply the powder under my eyes and to my highlighted areas. And because it put on like a heavy set amount, I'm just going in with my sponge and pressing that into the concealer so we know it's gonna last all day, all night, all day. Okay. Next, I'm going into the Coastal Scents Blush and Bronzer palette. I'm going to take this shade here, and I'm just going to go in and set my contour with the angled contour brush from that same brush Vanity Affair Collection brush set. And these brushes were so pretty. I honestly did not want to get them dirty, but I'm so glad I did. They're just so fluffy. They're so lightweight, and they really apply the product exactly the way that you want it applied. Now, you guys know I'm not a blush person, but after seeing this palette, I decided to give it a shot, and I am so happy that I did because I am addicted. So this is a tapered powder brush from Coastal Scents, and I went in with that blush shade and applied it over my cheeks very lightly. It's very pigmented, so I tapped some off, and as you can see, it just gave me a beautiful flush of colors to my cheek. Next, with the powder brush, I'm going to be going in with my foundation powder and just setting my entire face. Kind of take away some of the divide between the different shades in powder. I'm really quickly going to set my face with some Mario Badescu spray, and I'm going to tell you what comes next. You are not ready. You're not going to believe. I honestly thought I was going to be disappointed by the highlighters in this palette, but wait, there's more. As you can see, I swatched that shade and mixed it all together, and that was the most beautiful highlight shade I have probably used in a palette in a very, very long time. So I was pleasantly surprised. Coastal Scents, like, this palette is really everything and more. So I'm highlighting above my brows, my cheeks, nose. Oh, look at that, hit the Cupid's bow for once in like a million years for me, and I'm so excited. Really quickly, I'm just going to do some lips. I'm really getting into detail since we're kind of just focusing on the foundation and we're just finishing up the look. So this is just my kind of extra read all about it foundation routine. It's just almost a backwards version of what I do on a daily basis, and that video will be coming soon. But it's just a couple of extra steps to have your foundation looking extra flawless, extra chiseled, extra highlighted, extra read all about it. So this is the final look. If you guys are interested in watching, please stay till the end of the video and click the link to watch how I achieve these festive holiday eyes featuring Ace Beauty, and get right on into it. So this is a look. I hope you guys enjoy it, and let me know if this is like a holiday wearable look. It's not traditional, but I just want to know, thought she was cute, thought she was festive, thought she was holiday. So let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, follow me on social media, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.